Joining us to discuss is Jennifer Boswell, Pickens and historian, and also the author of Entertaining at the White House, Decades of Presidential Traditions. Our panelists are also standing by, and we're all going to have this wonderful conversation together as we do enter the holiday season. So, Jennifer, I'll just start with you here. What do you make of the First Lady's choice of her Christmas decorations this year and the theme that she's chosen?
I think it's perfect. I mean, truly, America the Beautiful could not be a more fitting theme for this year's holiday decorations, and everything our nation's going through really highlighting the beauty of the country. And I think First Lady Melania Trump just really has such a deep appreciation of America and its history, and it really is coming together so beautifully this year at the White House. I also think it's just a little, behind the scenes nod. We're so fortunate she picked this theme. The First Ladies pick the Christmas theme months in advance, really by the first of summer. Sometimes the Easter egg roll, everything's been picked out. So you can see they added those little elements with some a nod to first responders. But I think it's timeless and perfect that she was able to pick such a theme during this pandemic.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, of course, to decorate the White House and make it all festive for the holiday season. And Jessie Jane, I got to say, it's beautiful the way that she's done it. And yet, you might not get all that recognition if you're turning on to a few other media outlets. They refuse to give her any sort of credit for the hard work it takes to set everything up and make it look so perfect.
Well, I have to be able to say that I actually got to go into the White House 2 nights ago and see the tour of the trees. It was absolutely breathtaking and spectacular. She did an amazing job. And the trees that commemorated the Gold Star families is the one that greets you when you first walk in. The red room had a unique tree. You looked in the green room, the china room. Everything was so exquisite, including the stockings that hung over the fireplace in the china room for the first family. I was extremely impressed with the beautiful gingerbread house that imitated the White House. Needless to say, you cannot eat it, but it was perfect. Everything about it gave me the spirit of America the Beautiful, which was her theme. There were, in fact, gold eagles that sat on the top of two of the trees in one of the rooms where Lincoln's portrait hung over the fireplace. I believe it's one of their ballrooms or staterooms. So I can only compliment the First Lady on her exquisite taste, the extraordinary effort that she put forward with it, and even the ornaments that were designed by children were prominently displayed. It just really, you left there with a full spirit of Christmas, despite COVID.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm jealous. You make it sound so wonderful, and I'm so glad that you were able to see it in person. And Jack, I mean, whenever you see those decorations, it gets you into the holiday spirit.
Emma, I'm also jealous of Jessie Jane for being able to go there. I've had the honor of going there probably for the last 25 years at Christmas time and being included in a couple of the Christmas receptions and balls. And I tell you, it is great. I haven't done it this year. So, Jessie Jane, you've got something on me. I'm going to have to even up. But the truth of the matter is that it is a great warm time for people to come together, think about the religious significance of the season, and put down our weapons and our differences, if you will, and just talk. I can tell you, going to a Christmas ball, whether it was President Clinton or Obama or Bush or Trump, everybody's dressed up, everybody's upbeat, and it actually gives you an opportunity to get to know people in other parties and have an opportunity to talk in a great, friendly atmosphere. I want to say this, that you touched on it, Emma. If the First Lady had been a Democrat, she would be an icon in America right now. She has an incredible personal story. She's a very passionate woman. She's a very attractive woman, and she has great taste. And her decorations in the past have even been criticized by the press. But this is a woman who is probably the most unappreciated member of the administration right now, and I think we all owe her a debt of gratitude for the grace and charm that she's exhibited for the last 4 years.
Jennifer, I've got just about 15 seconds with you here. What is it that the mainstream media is missing when it comes to the First Family, including the First Lady?
Truly everything. I mean, she has not been given the credit she's due, and you all just talked about the gingerbread house. She just restored the Rose Garden, which so desperately needed it. It was made compliant so people with disabilities could get it, and that's highlighted in the gingerbread house this year. It's the first time it's depicted the Rose Garden, and none of that's been shared in the media. So truly, I completely agree. There's a 100% bias with this wonderful First Lady that we all should be so grateful for.
Well, I'm glad we all had the opportunity to look through the video footage. And although some of us couldn't see it in person, unlike you, Jessie Jane, we all got to share this moment together and see the Christmas spirit inside the White House. Jennifer Boswell Pickens, Jessie Jane Duff, and Jack Kingston joining us live here on National Report. Thank you very much. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry to you and happy holidays.
Thank you.